Okay. It is time for the main event. Time to wash out that Percy Jackson show. Wash it away with a new episode of Fargo. Fargo Season 5, Episode 7. We're nearing the end. Here we go. Name of this episode is Linda? Okay.
I'm
This
telling
dude's
you,
gonna fuck this dude up.
use the spicy mustard and don't Jew me on the meat.
Well, just a circled rubber band of money.
Oh!
He's a dead
Oh! Oh! Here he comes.
man. She about to help him, so yeah.
A different writer would have had her crash that car when she dozed off. Or got into like something at the diner. Or maybe she did get into some shit, but they're not showing us yet. Or she has buried shit somewhere out here.
Pack of money's a gun. What is it?
A postcard.
An envelope? What did it say? Something Oria?
I don't know. Camp Utopia. Is that the top part I couldn't read.
Lit up with candles. Someone's occupying it.
My first wife. This is a flashback. She's seeing a flashback thing. Are these all John Dunham X's? Huh?
No, we're just Lindas. Or variations. I
Whoa.
first knew her
What
last
the
week, so you
fuck?
can call me Linda.
What the fuck?
When you leave a man who abuses and controls you, and you find this place, you take on a new name. Transition name. Linda.
Welcome, Linda. Welcome, Linda. Welcome, Linda.
Splendid, Linda.
This is the main house, where we gather for meals and
This is
conversation.
absolutely bizarre.
All
I'm
of
just
it
saying
she
that right now.
built. St. Linda, so we can come and be reborn.
I have a visitor here that wants to pay tribute.
Oh my god, look at this
Maybe.
savage.
Let go of me.
No, don't hurt her. It's okay. It's okay.
Ah.
You must think I deserve that.
We can talk about that in the car.
I'm going someplace?
He found me. Roy, I need you to come and tell the cops about all the bad he did when you were married.
It's a nice looking family, right? Unless, a car for a car. Just trade.
Except that's not really how capitalism works.
A car for a car.
Uh-oh.
Right, but,
Because what do we do here?
well, we
People
sell.
need a car and they come to us.
This is the process. You wouldn't be here if you didn't need to be here.
There's some cold shit, bro.
I got a feeling. I got a
I came
feeling.
for you.
Where you got? Cold shit?
Is
Take you back to testify.
Dorothy
And what
or
I'm saying,
Nadine
you need to testify first.
is
Then we can decide
giving
if you
her
should go or you should
a
stay.
last chance.
Before.
Ricotta.
Say it.
She's about to wreck her in this tribunal. Like ruin her whole cult.
Shit. Bro, did he put the dead body there? That's a dead body, bro. The dude he fucking hit with the axe. The
Small.
son is ready and waiting. Yeah, is he supposed to, like, know this? He was sitting there that whole time, like, manually doing that, bro. I don't know about that. That's too much. That's too much.
Thief! Gunstone!
All right, he trades protection.
Oh,
I thought he
He
traded.
died.
I thought he traded protection for him living there. He didn't protect her, bro. She's dead.
Chapter 1. The Hero. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Dot. Dorothy.
I might like
She
this.
was the
Let's see where
sun's
this goes.
favorite. You know, the sun. And everywhere she went, there were rainbows.
Dorothy. Like Mom.
Mm-hmm.
Before I was a mother, and a wife, and a different wife, I was a girl.
How's she know how to do this? The fuck?
All skin, knees, and make-believe.
Whatever.
Is he?
Oh, no, you don't.
And that's when I met
So
Linda.
this
Now,
guy,
Carl, you take your hands
Noah
off that
Hawley,
girl.
or whatever his name is.
She's with me.
Hold on, man.
Sorry, Miss Tillman. It's just, I caught her putting chocolate chips in her pocket.
When she heard I had nowhere else to go, Linda took me home.
She is about to expose her.
Things were bad for Linda then.
Bitch. Stupid bitch.
God damn.
Fuck. It makes so much sense. This guy made Legion.
Don't get shy on me now, darling. We're peas in a pod, you and me. Why don't you
Yeah,
come
it
sit
became-
on
The next day,
That-
No.
Roy
That
said
that
Linda
hand was
went to go
bigger.
visit her sister,
Yeah.
and that I was the woman of the house till she got back.
Lord never came back.
Yeah.
You tell me she didn't know what was gonna happen. He'd beat Linda every night and then come to me smelling like sweat and cigarettes. And then she was gone. Packed a bag, Roy said, and
he didn't
left
care.
in the wee hours. But he wasn't sad, he said, because he had me.
And then I was his puppet.
Oh fuck.
So Linda's going or what?
What happened?
Saying is that Linda gonna do what she asks?
I don't know.
I will go with you. And we can face him together.
She's not even.
Is lady ready to go with her? Like ready to go like a like,
Nah.
I'll fuck people up type shit.
I'm thrown off. I don't think so. I think
Yeah,
Sorry
I
for
agree.
leaving you.
That's
Really am.
they might save it for the next episode. I don't know.
take us with you.
This life I
Well, when you
fought
left, why didn't you?
for.
Oh, she was like taken to a hospital
I'm
though.
grateful.
Oh shit.
Wait. Did she do it already and then we're here now? Or was that in her or was that in her imagination? Dude, we went right back to her getting the pancakes. Right? The car's there, she ran out of gas and she ended up in camp, whatever the fuck.
We didn't even get the
Camp
the
Utopia.
Camp Utopia postcard yet.
Oh
Oh,
fuck.
that's Linda.
Oh! She's what? What the fuck? What?
Back that up. Back that up real quick. A lot was going on, bro.
What the What the fucking fuck?
Back that up,
He would've
Yo,
told
that was crazy, bro.
me.
Is she dead?
I'm thinking maybe
Is she talking to a ghost?
Linda was beat to death. That's why she never came back.
All that matters.
He replaced her with Juno Temple. And he did that by killing her.
So hard for.
They went to Beaten Wives Heaven or something. Then it went back to this, where she got the pancakes with the smiley face. Right? And the car's parked outside.
All those women could have been just women that Roy's killed over the years.
Like she had like a vision or something, or
And that's why they became Linda, and she stayed Dorothy.
This shit is crazy, bro.
and then the truck. What is? Like, look at that shit. What the fuck? Like, you're fucking wrecked.
Busted her knees up. Guarantee you that.
I don't care how slow or fast it's moving. Like, a car hit you, bro. You're wrecked.
No, I mean when she fell straight on her knees. Fuck your knees up getting an impact like that.
No, don't strain yourself. You hit your head pretty
You
hard.
can't.
Yeah, concussion.
Who?
A car hit her. I'm sorry. Oh, John Duttonham's about to show up.
Barely left your side.
He's barely left her side. It's John Duttonham.
Go back.
Easy on the eyes too.
The nurse just called her Nadine.
Strain yourself.
Nah, this is John Duttonham, bro.
Yeah, it is.
You don't leave me. You gotta die first. Don't leave me.
Oh, she's wrecked.
He's about to be wreckage, man. She's trapped with him too.
Oh,
There
God.
he is.
Nadine. Got us worried sick.
She's dreaming. She's dreaming.
I got you.
No. End of episode.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit. Holy shit. What a fucking teaser. Fucking.
Episode.
That's a good ending, though.
That was a good. Like, I'm so confused. Like, they did so many things that I'm just so against. And they made it. It's like a dish with too many ingredients that shouldn't go together. It made it work somehow to where I'm entertained and I'm looking forward to the next episode. And I hate you for that. How dare you make me wait a fucking week for this shit? What the fuck, man? That was fucking build up like a motherfucker. So she was dreaming or something, right? Or she...
I don't know.
What happened there?
They really left her up.
She did a whole fucking puppet show. Like, I'm gonna hate that. Like, I'm upset about it, but at the same time, I'm like, show me what happened. What's gonna happen? Like, I want to see what happens next.
Right? And that's why they did it, man. That's why they do that at all.
Fuck, man. I'm wrecked. I'm wrecked right now. Shit. I'm wrecked, actually. So, like, that had to be a
You don't get to know.
We saw her in the beginning of the episode, right? Or early in the episode, where she's at the diner, right? With the pancake with the smiley face on it, right? After she, right? So, what do you guys either, Anthony?
Takes a deep breath, and then we see her go to her car, get in, go get the was it like a time capsule of the Camp Utopia postcard?
Yes.
And then she goes to the camp. And then she does all this there.
We were asking questions about that. Like, why would she get that? Why'd she need another postcard to give her another hint towards something, even though it's just the same old postcard of where she was kind of going anyways? The Camp Utopia
remembered
thing?
it. She just remembered it.
Well, it didn't happen, right? Because when she, I guess, woke up, she ended up back in the diner again with the pancake in front of her, right? Because the only reason she got to Camp Utopia was her car ran out of gas. She had to get out and run to it, right? She ran to it.
Oh, but she got the postcard first, so she knew to go to Camp Utopia. But I'm saying, if it's her that buried that postcard, she would know that she buried that postcard and it said Camp Utopia on it.
No, but I'm saying that didn't happen.
Right.
Because she was right. She in I guess in her fantasy, the car ran out of gas and she ran there. But in the reality, she was still in the fucking diner, and her car was in the Kia, the red Kia, was still in the fucking parking lot, which means it didn't run out of gas somewhere. She was just there, which means she didn't actually go anywhere from that fucking diner, right? And then a random like that truck. Is there an explanation for that?
Not that I know of.
This is either really good or really bad. That's where I'm at right now. It has me
And
intrigued.
that's why it's so good. And that's why it's so good, because it's like, tell you next week.
I am hooked for the next episode, but at the same time, I'm like, what the fuck just happened? If they don't even say a fucking whimper about what the fuck we just saw, like a whole episode about, I guess, women who've been beaten and shit like that, and they all retreat to this fucking camp, and John Duttonham's ex-wife is the leader of it and all that shit.
And they're all Lindas now.
I'd be like, what the fuck was that? Other than like mind-bending shit. In which case, you didn't introduce mind-bending shit. Not in the show yet. So I'm confused.
Now they did. Now they did.
Yeah, I don't know how to judge it. I need to see what happens after shit. I need to see what happens after this to be like, what the fuck did I just watch? Like,
did it say this is a true story? Did this say this is a true story at the beginning of this episode?
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Okay. I don't remember seeing it, but okay.
It said this is a true story. The names have been hidden for protection for people who were involved in it. Like they did the typical Fargo shit. Fargo TV show shit. Holy fuck, man. That episode just blew my mind. I'm confused and into it at the same time. That's weird. It's breaking all the rules that I usually like look for. Like, oh, you can't just do this. You can't do that. And he said, fuck it, I'm doing it. And they made it work. Like
well, you don't know. You don't know if it worked yet.
Exactly. That's the thing about it. That's why it's working. Because I don't know if it works. Like I need more
this
context
could be horrible
to
too. This could be horrible and ruin your show.
Yes. I need more context whatever the fuck I just saw. But the fact is, like, I can't move on without that context, and thus I have to watch more of it to get that context. Otherwise, I'm just in the dark, just like, what the fuck just happened? I'm just confused. Just cradled in the corner, like, what the fuck just happened to me?
What if they go on to explain that Linda was dead and, like, she finds her body or something?
The original Linda, right?
Yeah.
That could be the case. They made that seem like a dream sequence now because of where Dorothy woke up at.
But I can't explain the truck thing. I have no clue. I have no clue with the Mack truck thing.
Yeah, it's out of nowhere. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
It was just some lunatic driving a Mack truck. And she just happened to be there.
He just happened to hit the SUV that would roll into her and not kill her, but put her in the hospital long enough for John Duttonham to show up.
And chaos theory just applies to her.
Like, what
this time?
Fuck. I don't know. I'm gonna say at this very point right now, I cannot speak for what we'll see later, but at this very point right now, it's like, I'm gonna give you credit for risk taking, and because it's not. I don't think this show is. I don't think any of the seasons that I've seen of Fargo have been stupid. It's the same writer, right? Same writer, but none of them have been like telling me I'm stupid while I'm watching it. Like, you're an idiot. Enjoy this, and they just show an explosion or something, or a slow motion fight scene or something like that. Like, hey dumbass, take this. I haven't seen that yet.
Man, it's 2023.
It could be that, but I'm giving them room for like something smarter, which is why I'm like, either this is one of the most brilliant moves ever, or one of the dumbest moves ever. Like, it could be absolutely stupid. It could be very dumb, but it's like this just this season, what I've seen, It's like they did a flashback to like fucking 1500s or some shit like that, where this guy's a past life as like a sin eater or something, and somehow it's worked out. The dude who in the beginning with the
In this season,
the friar hat haircut.
Yeah, I think
Yes,
it was
oh,
the second episode. They had a flashback.
and it's like this is nonsensical. It makes no sense, but it's like it's a risk and it's working somehow. Like I'm like it's not that worked. Like that didn't like play a role for me at all. Like that would have been
or it never
greatness
caught up
if
with
they did that.
itself.
No,
It didn't catch up with itself.
I'm saying like it was just something that just happened, but yet it didn't.
Did
It
it make
didn't disturb
sense?
the show.
No. Did it make sense at this point? Why they had
No,
that flashback to the 1500s?
I don't. A little bit as far as maybe the show's personality, but it's the 1500s, and the show is in 2019. So how would that make sense other than like, reincarnation or, some sort of magical thing, some sort of ghost possessing you type thing or whatever the fuck? It wouldn't make sense. Thus, it's kind of nonsense, but like I forgive it for some reason because
you
I
don't
can't-
even
I
know how you forgive it.
it doesn't make sense of why we went there, but yet the main storyline is lining up to be exciting and make sense. But that shit doesn't make sense.
Maybe they'll do it again too, and they'll all three connect.
I'm telling you, this guy Noah Hawley, he did the fucking the Legion show, and Legion had weird things like that. It just didn't make sense, but they kind of made sense. They're fucking weird. It's just weirdness, and it's like a risk take, and it's subversive. Not subversion of the audience, but like subversive, as in like out of the context of the show. Like it didn't make sense to the show, but it kind of made sense at the same time. It was like it was cool to me in a way. And I'm like, fuck it. Like I don't know. I'm fucking lost, man. I'm lost, and I appreciate being lost at this point.
Were you lost like this in season 1 or 2?
Well, the seasons are all different stories. Of
No,
Fargo.
but was there something like this?
Yes.
Maybe not to this level, but
Yes.
something like this that keeps you confused throughout.
Not this extent to where it's like, did she have like a vision or a dream sequence or something? It wasn't to that level, but it was more of like in season 1, like, yo, how's Billy Bob Thornton doing all this fucking crazy shit like this? Like, how's he doing all this? He's like a magical being or something. He's not like a real person or something. It was there on that level. Season 2, I didn't watch season 2, but season 3 we did watch, and those kind of things kind of happen there. Season 3 is a little more grounded. It's a lot more. You see.
What season is this?
This is season 5.
Oh, I thought this was.
I only
3.
watch
Okay.
odd numbers of Fargo. I only watch the odd number seasons, bro.
Yeah, you only watch the odd numbers. You didn't watch 2 or 4.
2 looked like some 70s
Apparently-
flashback. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, 4 had like Chris Rock in it.
Yes.
We didn't.
What?
Chris Rock and Jason
Okay.
Schwartzman. I saw. I think I saw my mom watching it or something like that, and I was just like, I don't know. Something about it. I was like, nah. But 1, 3, and this one 5. For some reason I'm just all into. I don't know why. I'm just into it. I'm with it. Until they disappoint me, which could happen. I will not throw that idea away of being embarrassed at the end of this. Like, oh, it's such a great show. It's so crazy and out of the norm and all that shit, and then it ends up sucking. I'm like, fuck. God damn it.
How you're like, you gotta watch Mandalorian with me. That was so cool how Luke Skywalker came in, and then every episode after that was shit.
Hey, it's the risk we take as reviewers to like, Yo, just something's happening here. Never mind. Nothing happened. And it sucked ass. Sorry.
Oh, I didn't know we had to watch this other show to even know what was happening.
That was crazy.
So, yeah, Fargo. I'm still all in with. That was episode 7, by the way. Probably I don't know. I usually say out of 10, but I think that's changed. I've been saying usually it goes to like the 10th episode of a season, but I guess that changed at some point. So, A Murder at the End of the World was 7, right, and ended there. We're at 7 now of Fargo. It clearly didn't end, so we could probably
check and see if Murder at the End of the World's episode came out tonight, man.
Shut the fuck up. The show's over with. It's done. It's officially done. Trust.
No season 2.
No season 2 either. Do not get it. It's over. That's it.
Who made it?
My wife, Britt Marling, made that.
No. Who's distributing this shit?
FX and Fox.
Okay.
Owned by Disney. FX owned by Disney. Got it. No, it's over. That shit is done with. The season ended, and there is no future seasons. I'm telling you that right now.
Was the ending bad? Was the ending of the show bad?
For me, yes.
You saw it?
I see that shit.
I went on a decent rant.
You missed it, dude. That was some pretty fun wreckage.
Yeah, I went on a decent rant, and I love Britt Marling and her storytelling. She's a good artist. It's just, I kind of saw what they were doing, what they were attempting. It just didn't work out, man. It didn't
work out at all.
It didn't work out. But I'll definitely, whatever project she puts her name on, I will give it a look, because I respect some of her past work that much. I think her past work is worthy of looking at.
You watched some of it, right? Anthony?
Yeah.
Some of it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, Anthony, let's imagine we're playing the game Clue on TV. And I'm the detective that's going to figure out the case. I'm just going to accuse everybody and see who tells me they did it.
That's the show?
That was the show.
Darby was... something about it was just uninteresting for me. And the way she... But it's all... Okay. Let's finish up this recording, because I want to... Are you in for the next episode? And are you in for the next episode of Fargo?
Yes.
It's yes from Anthony. Dubster?
That wasn't the ending?
No, that's not the fucking ending. There's no way that's the ending. So, are you in for the next episode?
So lost, because that's the way they end shows now.
That means a yes, though.
Oh, yeah. Yes, this is definitely want to see next week's.
Exactly. And I hope it's not for cheap reasons of...
It's definitely for cheap reasons. I hope this is wreckage for you.
I want it to be fucking good, man. I want it to be good. But if it isn't, they got me on this. They got me on this. Like, I want to know what happens with John Dunham confronting Nadine or Dorothy or whatever in the hospital, and how she gets out of it, or how he gets away with something, or whatever.
What if it's the dude that he hired that was driving the Mack truck?
No way. So what? He drove a Mack truck, hit an SUV
to nowhere, to the middle of nowhere, tracking her somehow.
Like, nah, no way. Like, did he curve the SUV hit to like barrel into her? Like, no, I won't buy that at all. But at the same time, have we seen worse or like something similar? Of course we have. So,
of course.
I won't leave it out of the realm of possibility, but God, please no. Don't make it something like that. All right. That was Fargo season 5, episode 7. I don't know I don't know how to make what to make of this episode. It was just weird, but yet intriguing.
It's all in the title. It's all in the title, bro. Linda.
Yeah, I see that, but like I don't know. They kept me like I want to see what happens next time.
Yeah, it will be 10 episodes.
Good. And I was gonna call this episode filler until certain moments started happening. Until certain things started happening, I was gonna call this filler. But they held my attention, and now I'm gonna be anticipating the next episode. So
I think you're getting hints in the story that the dad was reading to the daughter. She needed to go somewhere before she could come home. You can't come home if you don't go anywhere.
I bookmarked that shit because I thought it was beautiful. I thought they were going with like, this is like a hero who's been shit on her whole life, and now she's rising up. Or she rose up to find something like normal for herself.
Well,
something...
her going somewhere in this sense is facing her demon.
Well,
Roy.
remember what they set up.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
Well, remember what they set up. They set up that she's like pretty much going to be abducted, but at the same time, John Dunningham's son killed the old lady, so this guy's hunting for them.
True.
Right.
True.
The balance has changed.
They probably will team up.
The Friar dude has a pivotal role in what's going to happen at the end of the show. I agree with that. Yeah, I think he's going to play a big role.
And mother-in-law still out there. I thought they would have had...
True that too. She's going to play a role. And the way Dad's acting, he's acting like, I don't know, more like savage. He was like a little pussy before. Now he's like a little bit more of a savage about things. And I'm like, okay.
So he's thinking. Okay. That's all I'm saying is he's actually putting it back together.
Yeah, but he's like, he sees the seriousness of what's happening, and it's like, I think he loves her enough to where he is going to fight for her. Maybe not with his hands and fists, right? He's not going to do that shit. But in some way, maybe something where he agrees with his mom, right? Who's the actual killer, the actual savage.
Car for a car.
Yeah, I don't know. Something changed with him, right? And it wasn't just a car. It's something about his personality. Like he sees a different perspective or something. And if they showcase that, I will fucking throw roses at this fucking show if they do something with that.
What I mean is he was talking about balance right there. Not profit, just trade.
Well, fairness. Like he's trying to be, I think, noble. I think is his attempt. And he sees the nobility of Dorothy.
It's in the Bible. That's what he said too.
Yeah,
about the trade.
Yes, he sees the like the bedtime story. He sees the nobility of where Dorothy came from, right? Yeah. So he's gonna end up. I think he's gonna end up being like a savage at the end. He's not gonna be like this little pussy. He's not gonna be like Sam from Game of Thrones, where he reverts back to a little pussy at the end. So, all right, season 5, episode 7 of Fargo. Not fucking bad.